Batman is officially one of the first comic characters and is arguably one of the most inspiring characters in both fictional and real worlds. Therefore, several characters have been created based on Batman, resembling him in various aspects, and we're about to introduce them. So let's go. We have 7 characters here from both the Marvel and DC universes who were inspired by Batman. I think Batman is the second most famous character in the DC universe after Superman, and arguably one of the most well-known characters along with Superman and Spider-Man. Batman is very inspiring because he has made many sacrifices and performed many different actions, both in the fictional world and in the real world. For many people, Batman is the ideal character in their minds, and many characters created based on him resemble him in various criteria. Criteria like costume, fighting style, goals, ideals, leadership without powers, and many other criteria make these characters either inspirations or imitations of Batman, which I will now introduce. Number 7 on our list is Billy Butcher from The Boys universe. I think most of you have seen the series by now. It's a very cool and anti-heroic show. Billy Butcher is someone who, like Batman, wants to fight enemies. He has formed a team to take down a very evil group and, without any special powers or abilities, uses his intelligence and resources to defeat them. This makes Billy Butcher someone who can be a bit of an inspiration from Batman. Number 6 on our list is the character Nemesis. He is a person who is a copy of Batman. His costume is Batman-like, but white and strange. However, I think the white costume is cooler than the black one. The series introduced him with a teaser saying, "What if Batman were the Joker?" Nemesis is essentially an idea of a killer Batman. This character shows us what Bruce Wayne would be like if he were an angry, psychotic killer. Number 5 on our list is Night Owl from the Watchmen group, who collaborates with Dr. Manhattan. Most people don't know the characters from the Watchmen and Dr. Manhattan's universe. Dr. Manhattan and his team are part of the DC universe, but are completely separate and usually do not appear in Batman comics. However, within this group, there is someone named Night Owl who is very much like Batman. He uses gadgets, a vehicle, and has immense wealth to invest in Dr. Manhattan's team, fighting enemies with a Batman-like costume. Skill-wise, Batman is on another level, but Night Owl shares many similarities with him. Number 4 on our list is a cool character created by Marvel called Nighthawk. In 2020, Marvel released a group called the Squadron Supreme, which was essentially a replica of the Justice League, showing what it would be like if classic DC superheroes existed in the Marvel universe. Nighthawk is very wealthy, highly trained, and completely lacks superpowers. Sound familiar? He is the leader of the Squadron Supreme, which is the Marvel equivalent of the Justice League, and he is a direct copy of Batman. Number 3 on our list is the character Moon Knight from Marvel. Many people might say that Moon Knight has nothing to do with Batman, but fans of Batman often become fans of Moon Knight as well. Though they don't look similar, Moon Knight wears all white, Batman wears all black. They share a common goal of fighting enemies and criminals at night. Moon Knight, however, has been granted powers by the moon god Khonshu and suffers from dissociative identity disorder, making him a unique character. Number 2 on our list is Nightwing from the Batman family, chosen by DC as Batman's successor. Some might argue that how dare I compare Nightwing to Batman, but the entire Bat family resembles Batman in some way. All members of the Bat family, including Nightwing and various Robins, have learned all of Batman's techniques and skills and were trained by Batman himself. They can all use Batman's weapons and gadgets. And finally, number 1 on our list is Daredevil, aka Matt Murdock from Marvel. Daredevil and Batman's stories are very similar and yet different, but both characters wear costumes and fight to make the streets safer. Although Daredevil has minor superpowers, his best weapon is his intelligence and training, similar to Bruce Wayne. They are 2 rebellious and partisan characters with similar goals from the Marvel and DC worlds. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you know of any other characters inspired by Batman, write them in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support us. That's it until the next video. Goodbye.